So hello everyone and welcome to the weekly Falco Community call. Please write your name in the ACMD under the Who Joined section. And also during this call, the CNCF code of conduct applies. So please be kind to one another. And this call is being recorded. So if you don't want to be recorded, please turn off your camera. I'm gonna try and share my screen with the ACMD. Can you all see my Chrome tab?
Yep.
Yes.
I see it.
Okay, not many items in the agenda, mostly highlights, I would say. So the new release is upcoming. Falco 0.32 is about to come out. This is basically what has changed since the last release. First, the brand new huge plugin system feature will be published all of a sudden. So from that moment on, a lot of new stuff Falco will be capable of handling a lot of more use cases and eventually process any kind of source and events. So that will be super cool. We also added a lot of improvements and stability in the eBPF probe. Thank you, Federico, for a lot of those. Now we handle many C-line versions and many, the kernel verifier doesn't reject our probe that much. Not as much as it used to do. So that's a great thing. Plus, new system calls have been monitored. So OpenET2 and Protect, exactly that. And thank you, Luca Guerra, for the new flag, is XA writable. So all of those will help making Falco and libs way more secure than they are right now. Also, thank you, Federico, for the simple consumer optimization. I don't know if you want to say a little bit more about this, but basically this briefly should allow the libs cap to drop way more, basically. We also have the possibility to, in libs, to have blocks larger than before, up to 4 GB, which is a big security improvement. And also, we can also support larger, container events and all those events that require a bigger size that we could handle before. Plus, a big addition is the Lua scripts right now are not separated anymore from Falco. They are bundled inside the executable. So that's good from a security standpoint because this was reported to be a risky thing before. And it was pretty, I personally felt pretty uncomfortable developing on Falco, having the Lua files externally. Plus, we made many security improvements in the rules. So basically, more security and more stability, eventually less noise too. The HTTP output has been improved a little bit, and also the JSON formatting. So many things could be done with that. We also updated many dependencies, CivetWeb and OpenSSL being first, and the CMake building system has been improved. So this means no more patches for Lua, for instance, which were not that good. The rule engine has been improved too. Now this is aligned with the documentation. The rules can be disabled more easily, and JSON pointer, for instance, is fully supported, which it was not before. And then compilation improvements have been added in libs, and now we are one step forward, supporting many platforms basically. Additionally, we also released the Go SDK for developing plugins. So version 0.1.0 is released, and people will be able to use it to develop their plugins. And the plugin registry is almost complete. That will be a place to gather basically information about the plugins that people develop, and eventually the ones that the Falco security authors will develop and maintain themselves. So, and also we now have stable releases of the plugins that already exists, which is right now only CloudTrail. And you can find all of this here. Any questions so far?
Just a big thank you.
Not really. If there are any doubts, any questions, I'm here for that. My point in the agenda was basically related to this, but I would, also, oh, this is 0.31. Just saying that we created the release issue trying to tracking what is missing, what is not. Basically, we don't have many PRs blocking the release right now. What we want to do is trying to get everything merged by the end of the week, especially in libs, so that we can wrap up a driver version that we use in Falco, and we can start testing stuff starting from Monday up until the release date. Basically, this will be a pretty big release, so there will be plenty of stuff to test. Right now, both Thomas and Terrell volunteer to be shadowing, so that will be part of the testing process. Yeah, so probably bugs. We hope bugs will not come out at the very least day, but you never know. That's pretty much everything from my personal updates. So is there anyone that, yeah, famous words, I know. If anyone has any questions, if anyone wants to talk about something.
Yeah, well, with Luca, Jason, and Zook, Michele, we worked on driver kit and test infra for fixing some issues we had for Debian kernels above 5. Normally, it's now fixed in test infra, so we should have drivers for new Debian kernels. It should work now. We have also some fixes from the community for some wrong eBPF probe. So test infra is alive and move forward currently. This is a good news because this is something really valuable for community.
So Thomas, just a question. So the last release of driver kit is now running on test infra. Is that correct?
Not yet. I create.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I'm creating a PR for that. We had several issues with JSON about authentication,
okay,
but it should be fixed soon, at least.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I can add some few words about my current project if you want. Maybe you have noticed in the Slack channel, I'm working on Falco Talon. I refactored everything, so now the code is more stable, more clean and cleaner, and I think it will be easier for people to contribute. I wrote the documentation in the README about what are each part of Talon, and I'm currently working on the deployment with an Helm chart. So it works. We have notifications. So if you want to take a look about how it works, what it can do, and have some ideas to improve it, please, you're welcome.
That really sounds like a very super interesting project to me, and I'm sure the community will be a lot engaged and will like to contribute on that.
Yeah, I will add more actions and more notifications. My idea behind was to have something clean, which can be used for the future of Psychic, because notifications are the same patterns. So I'm pretty glad of what I've been able to do with Talon for now. So
Thomas, would you like to add to drop some link about Talon in the HackMD so other folks?
Yeah, I can share the link directly.
Thank you.
Great.
Oh, Talon, just with one L. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. And thank you, Pop, for fixing that.
The name is from him. I suck for naming things, so he gave me the idea of Talon for kicking some ass.
I do jokes and name things. That's all I do, pretty much.
Right.
I like the name, by the way.
Why Talon? Come on.
So my thought process is like it's a response engine, right? It's like if when a falcon is attacked, it uses its talons, right?
Okay.
Makes sense?
Makes sense, yeah.
And it's the whole bird. It's the whole bird motif, right? And
so it's a very it's a very aggressive response. I get it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I mean, our GitHub boat is called Poyana, so I think we already way into the meme bandwagon. But
I don't know. Falco beak just didn't have the punch, you know, like Falco beak as in the nose, you know. So
No,
yeah.
nobody would thought it. Yeah, I get it.
yeah, I'm seeing Falco Nest coming one day or another, I'm sure.
Write that down. We should let's write that down. Okay.
Okay, any more topics anyone wants to talk about? Well, if not, I think I will give all of you some time of your day back, and we'll see all each other next week. Does anyone want to be the next MC? By any chance?
I think I can try.
Sound good? Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay.
Great.
Write it down the ACMD already, maybe. So that we are already set up for next week. Thank you. Okay, everyone. I guess we can wrap this call up and see all each other next week. Thank you. Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Take care.